Hey, I'm going to be in Raleigh, North Carolina, 110 next Wednesday, and Buffalo, 111. Ticket links in my bio on Instagram. Check me out. Please come. Please. All right, that's it. I'm doing my plugs now. It's something I do now. I'm on the road. Welcome back to the Almost Friday podcast, guys. Hey, and guess who's here? Luke, no, everybody. Luke.
Guys, I'm back again.
It's good to see you, man.
It's good to see you guys. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Older and bolder.
And special shout out, Emily got a facelift.
Emily got a facelift. She's having what we call work done, and she can't be here.
Yep.
She's getting everything tightened up.
We have Lauren,
Lauren.
producer of Will and Rusty's Playdate Pod. Shout out. Go give them a follow.
Thanks for stepping up to the plate, Lauren.
Absolutely. I'm
Appreciate
happy
you.
to be
Big shoes to fill.
Yeah.
Big shoes.
Your role will be to fat
Physically,
shame us throughout the podcast.
Big flippers.
Emily likes to fat shame me every time she comes. She goes, "Oh, you're looking comfortable."
She does say that, I've noticed.
If you have a parfait or any type of yogurt or cheese-based anything, feel free to dive into that. Go on your phone. It's all good.
Going on my phone
It's all
now.
good. That's usually the rundown she has. Luke, so what's new with you, man?
Well, you know, guys, we're here. What is it? The 4th? The 4 days into the new year.
4 days, yes.
Yeah.
So I'm just living some of my New Year's resolutions already, and there was stuff that I emailed you guys, and I wanted to urge you guys to also do, which is no peeing, no pooping, all 2024. We're not peeing, we're not pooping.
Saving it till 2025, day one.
Doing all of it in one go.
Okay.
Good call.
Go on.
Honestly, peeing is what's harder.
Yeah, I would say, so you're saying both are out.
No peeing, no pooping for 2024.
You can't do one without the other, though.
Oh,
You
So,
can't.
so no peeing. You can't go number 2 without going number 1.
See, I like that you said that.
'Cause
Because
then-
I feel like I can.
dude, have you guys talked to Billy recently, or was he here today? Oh, all right. Oh, this is
Did he have an accident?
He got my email and he's not peeing and he's not pooping in 2024.
dude. He's peeing too much,
Whoa, diabetes.
and is that potentially?
Yeah, it can be one of them.
Yeah, my dad has diabetes and he says he found out because he was peeing so much.
Honestly,
Really?
Billy's health issues that he might.
Billy's is because he's so jacked that his bladder or pelvic floor is so tight because he's so
So fucking jacked.
his dick root is so defined.
Wow.
And so just it pops 3D, and he pees like 15 times a day or whatever, like waking up at night and piss. So he goes to get this checked out, and now he has to go twice a week for a month, and a woman fingers his ass.
Whoa.
And goes up and like
Expresses his anal.
massages it, and like expands his pelvic floor or bladder or something. And so what's today? Thursday? He's been every week for a month on Tuesday and Wednesday. I'll figure out the times, but Billy Langton's getting fingered, and I'll put the time in there just so you can follow along that at home.
What kind of doctor is this? Like a holistic doctor?
It's a guy
He's a real
it's a guy
doctor.
in Muscle Beach. You go to the skate park and he tells you he's got to express your pelvic floor.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like I had that before my wife was my wife, she expressed my pelvic floor a couple times just to make sure I could pee
You know,
white.
Before you were married.
Before I was married, when she was just my girth.
Oh, and once she got a ring on it, she was like,
She lost the ring. Yeah. It was too tight in there.
you know, everyone
Sucked it
says
right
they're
off.
scared of going to the doctor because they check your colon, put a finger up there. I've never had a doctor do that.
I haven't.
Is that? Have you had your doctor?
No, you only get fingered if there's something afoot.
But they always say, you know, it's like a joke of like drop your pants and cough.
Well, yeah, that's when when
That's
you
your
get older.
nuts.
Yeah,
That's your nuts.
they don't want you to cough while they're in
They're
you.
not saying
they don't
cough
need
while
to-
you're in your ass.
I thought they had the. Okay, never mind.
well,
Your dad's a doctor.
what's your dad? Well, but you're
Is
not allowed
it-
to
what
do
you
stuff
think
on your kid.
he should be checking me frequently?
No, but you should just know about what. You think he's ever fingered a guy?
My dad?
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hundreds.
In the 70s?
I just meant
Anything was going.
professionally.
How many fingers? How
probably.
many fingers?
That's so
Tell me when
funny.
to stop. Tell me when to stop.
He could probably do, I would say 5 fingers, 2 knuckles.
Oof.
Just knowing
like
pops.
this or 2 hands.
If he's anything like if he's anything like the old apple, yeah, he can get all 5 in there.
But you know what I was saying to Billy too? Because the doctor that was doing this to him, which I was also funny. I was like, you're so jacked that you have to get raped to be able to pee normally.
Right.
And that's how strong you are. Is that the only way for you to have a normal body is for you to get raped back to normal?
Well,
R-worded.
but I do think that maybe at this point he's seen that it is a relief. So maybe he walks around looking like that. It looks like he wants it.
Day 1, when it happened, he was pretty low.
He was on
pretty destroyed. Day 2, came back, said he wasn't that bad anymore.
Nice.
But it's a woman. Sure. And imagine, I was trying to put myself in the shoes of her husband, just knowing my wife's going in fingering the tightest young boys.
Really tight. That thing is like a cigar cutter. It could take a finger off, really.
Okay. When you marry a doctor, you sign up for that.
That's right.
I know
you're on call.
I know someone that recently said a patient was complaining that his penis hurt.
Right.
A 70-year-old man, and my friend went to go check the man's penis. Cool. And when he lifted it up, he said, "This is how he described it." He said it fell apart in his hand.
No.
And
what do you mean?
I didn't
like it sloughed off.
I didn't dig into that.
Like
I said I don't
snake's
want to know.
shedding?
And I said, well, it fell apart. It fell apart. And when you marry a doctor, you have to realize that they're seeing that shit every day, and they got to do weird shit, and you got to compartmentalize. Isn't it the worst thing you've ever heard in your life?
Yeah.
That's. I would have so many follow-ups. What does fall apart mean?
I don't know.
Are we seeing?
No,
like the top comes off?
It fell apart in their hand.
Oh my God, dude.
Whatever you want to. I know.
I'm picturing like a snake shedding its skin and like just a whole.
I was picturing
bunch of
kind of like a flower, kind of like the petals falling off.
That's,
or like
that's
a
the beauty of the beast
dandelion.
running out of time.
A dandelion, a breeze.
I'm picturing like a wet piece of paper.
Like just the
You
puke
make
blow off.
make a wish.
I'm picturing if you just like rolled up a piece of paper and then put it in water for 24 hours and then you lifted it out. It's just
just
paper
lose
mache
its structure.
Yeah.
I have another story.
Okay.
Different friend, doctor,
Cool.
nurse.
You know a lot of doctors and nurses.
I did pretty well growing up.
It's Gus, dude.
It's got.
He's surrounded
I
by
know a lot of
elites.
doctors of philosophy.
I'm in
My aunt's an
some
English professor.
I'm in some high circles.
That's right.
They said that there was a patient complaining that there was a stench, and they went to investigate the stench, and it had been happening for a while they were in the hospital, and eventually they lifted up one of the patient's belly flabs, and there was a rotten sandwich stuck in between. Yeah. Rotten sandwich stuck in between.
How do you not feel that?
Because you lose feeling in all your extremities.
Do you?
When you get that obese, I think you like...
We need to go to the comment section on this one because a lot of the guys watching this are the kind of guys that could lose a sandwich in their stomach. Can you feel it? Do you feel like there's an object in there? You can't feel that there's an object pressed in there? Yes, you can.
And what goes first? Is it feeling in your feet and fingers, your extremities, or is it in the
your zone.
belly region? Guys, let us know.
Let us know.
We'll put a little thing on the story.
I told you this one. I don't know if I've told you this, but my friend is a nurse, and she was giving an old man a sponge bath once, and he got hard during it and started sobbing, crying. Because he hadn't gotten an erection in years at that point, and
it's pretty good then.
It was kind of
so
nice.
it was happy tears.
Yeah. He said, "What are we going to do about this? What are we going to do about this?"
Hey, Toots. Hey, call my wife in hell. I remember one of my first jobs when I was a teen was I was the photo guy at Walgreens.
Let's go. That's awesome.
Really good, lots of fun stuff. But one particularly sad kind of shame cry situation was a bit of a life hack, if you don't know this, that you can go get rung up. If you don't want to wait in the line, you can force the like cosmetics person or the other counter to ring you up.
Yeah.
And this woman, I'm going to say in her 60s, comes up and very upset, smacks down on my counter a bunch of Depends, a bunch of adult diapers. And she just goes, I guess this is my fucking life now.
Oh, fuck, dude.
Oh, no.
Wait, how old do you think she was?
She was in her, maybe 70, probably not even.
Oh, man.
But she just said, it was clearly like, or she at least made it seem as though this was the first purchase of adult diapers.
That's crazy.
And I was like 16, and I'm just like, I don't know what to say. I'm just like, yes, yeah, well, you know, it's not so, they absorb everything. Like,
You're still pitching the
I'm just
product.
like, I think they're good. There's a sale on the other brand that's shittier. I felt bad for her though.
That's a nightmare. Did you have, so you had like a lot of, you know those, is it J.C. Penney that's a trend right now, doing the photo shoots with your friends? You know what I'm talking about?
I
It's
do.
J.C. Penney?
I do.
Is that what it was?
This was not what I was doing. I was more like, I was there during a transitional technological time.
Whoa.
Where they were like the very end of people bringing in like single-use disposable camera.
Yeah.
So I was like developing photos. People would print out their photos, hard copies, and I would like...
Were you in the red room?
So
like dipping it in?
We had a little box because we couldn't afford a whole room. It was a dark box, like almost like a pop tent that you had to put your arms in and just feel and like put it together so that it didn't touch the light, which was a little weird.
That's pretty cool.
But we had to shoot. It was a lot of like the only pictures I was taking was for people's passports, and it was always weird when because like there was like a little cutout where you had to stand in front of it, but people would like have their babies, and so and like you can't have any like you can't see hands in it. So I was like, can you hold your baby up in such a way that I can barely hold it? I'm like trying to. But I remember one time a guy brought in a roll of film and he had it and he was like in the store. And I was developing it, and you have to legally, you have to like act like you're looking at all the photos. Like you have to scroll through the photos because people try to get their like family photo stuff. Those are like professionally done. Like, there's a watermark. Those are copyrighted. Like you have to have like a release from the photo studio. So people would try to get like prints of their. That's like most of the reason why you're supposed to look at it, and kitty stuff.
Yeah,
but. For the most part, it's never anything, and so you're just like scrolling through and you don't care. Like I'm 16, I'm just like blah, 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 print. But I remember it was a roll of it was like a Polaroid camera or whatever, a Kodak camera, and it was just a guy taking a picture of his wife in the woods. In the first photo, it's like far away, you can kind of see someone out by the trees, and he's just taking photos as he's walking, and it's very clear that he's just taking pictures of his wife taking a shit when they're on a camping trip together. But I remember I was like, this is the whole roll is a story in 20 parts of him taking a picture
and
of his wife shitting.
He's just staring at you like that Kurt Angle meme while you're like developing photos of his naked wife.
You know, he doesn't like that meme. He
doesn't?
He thinks everyone's making fun of him.
He doesn't get it.
That is my official favorite meme of 2024. I don't know if you guys have one, but
2023, technically.
2023, sorry. That is my favorite meme. I don't think you can beat it. Some people are saying, I won't name names, are saying the Kevin James meme. But I think that
Kevin James meme, but I think it got... I was tired of that one pretty quick.
What's the other one you guys are talking
Oh, look up Kurt Angle. It is, you'll recognize it immediately. I just think that you can get so creative with this one.
That's great,
and
producer.
Yes, that's something Emily's never done in her entire life.
Never done one time.
Looks like
Just been like, can I pull this up for the viewer?
Has she ever done that while you were here?
No, but she has commented on how many donuts I've had down there.
What is it?
She said more than one.
Look up meme.
Oh, yeah.
I like the one of the guy crying.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
It's the scariest thing I've ever seen in my life.
Dude, it's crazy. Have you seen like the original video of that too?
No.
I like
it's brutal.
I like the meme format that I've been enjoying is the Jim Downey on the Conan podcast meme. Have you seen that clip of him? He has this bit where he like denies knowing what he's playing dumb, but he
Oh, the
doesn't know
financier.
the financier. Yeah, it's that. Where he goes,
I haven't seen that.
ha, nice try. But I think if
Yeah.
Jeff Epstein died, I would have heard about it.
That was-
like he's like
oh yeah.
The financier.
the
New York
financier.
Yeah.
Yes.
I had no idea about that dude until I
He's
watched.
super funny.
Okay.
Yeah. Holy
He's
shit.
the guy from Billy Madison, who is the teacher at the end when they're doing the face-off. Have you seen Billy Madison?
Yeah. Of course.
At the end, he goes like, "Everyone in this room is dumber for having listened to that.
Holy shit.
You are awarded 0 points, and may God have mercy on your soul." That's Jim Downey. He was an old writer for SNL.
Yeah.
He wasn't there while you were there, right? Or was
God
he-
no. He was there in like at the beginning, I think.
Okay. I didn't know how long his
70s and
tenure
shit.
was.
Yeah. He was
Okay, speaking of Epstein, these flight logs are supposed to come out. They're supposed
They're
to come
out.
out.
They're out.
They were?
Some,
They're out.
some.
No, but like,
And now everyone knows I wrote one time. Shut up about
I
it.
got put on the wrong flight.
Yeah, I thought it was a connecting flight back to Cincinnati. Nope.
Okay, but when did they come out?
Like yesterday. Or some of them.
They leaked the flight logs like a couple months ago.
Right.
But then like all of the or something like,
Like
that. There
the
was some
official
information
ones.
that came out, but they just like released all of it.
But there's like names that somehow got an extension, and then there's names that like are gonna be redacted, and I don't understand like what's the point?
I know.
It's like when they released the JFK.
Why kill them at all
Yep.
if you're gonna let the names out?
Stephen Hawking, I will say.
He was on there.
He was on there.
Yeah.
It makes me think, you know what? Maybe the girls were into it.
I mean, if you're gonna pick
was
off
actually
the
on
list,
Because
Of who to deal
he's
with?
not the hardest dude to get away from.
no, you can toss him. He's 38 pounds.
Wait. When was he on there?
Top of the list.
How much did you say? Wait.
38.
well, with the whole unit, he probably weighed like 150.
50.
Oh,
too.
the whole rig. That's a heavy rig.
Uh-huh.
Trying to get
But-
him upstairs. Imagine if Stephen Hawking fell into a pool and you got to get him out. Just you. That'd be tough.
just with a net. You're trying to scrape him up on the side. He keeps just kind of falling off, and you just
He falls
like
apart.
Peter Griffin.
He falls apart like the dick.
like Peter Griffin trying to lift the frog with the box. Oh dear, this is going to be all over the headlines.
When I was in 9th grade, we had to dissect frogs, and I cut the frog's tongue out of its mouth, and I wrapped it up in a paper towel. And at lunch, I distracted my friend Eric. Shout out to Eric. What's up, dude? I distracted him, and I put the frog tongue on his bacon cheeseburger, and he ate the whole thing. And then after it was fully finished, I let him know, and he said, "I know exactly the bite."
He didn't investigate.
No, he ate it.
Probably just thought he bit into like the
The
fatty
hard part, or the piece of the bacon.
Is it hard a tongue?
So this tongue was a little thick, and it was a little because I dried it out because the formaldehyde is poisonous.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm surprised he didn't smell that.
He didn't. It was only like, I would describe it as like the size of like maybe like a lima bean. But it was a little meat lima bean that I
Yeah.
put in his burger, and I think it was. I think the fact that it was a bacon cheeseburger helped him not investigate because he was just like, bad school bacon. But he ate the frog tongue, and then I got called into the principal's office, and the principal said, "Your friend isn't mad."
He
But
told on you.
He didn't tell him. I don't know. I think it got. I was pretty much like, "Look what I did!" Like I was blasting it, but I didn't even really get in trouble. He was just like, "You got to know, you can't do that kind of stuff." All right, and I'm like, "All right, I won't do that ever again, sir."
I remember when we did the frogs in 6th grade. My only memory from it is I was in the back of the classroom, and it was those lab tables, so you could really hide in the back corner.
Oh yeah.
And my friend Dewey put his finger on a mouse trap that we found, and he was like, "If I do this, you have to staple your arm." And he did it, and then I had to staple my arm. That's my only.
Did it go in?
I bled, but I don't think it really got in there.
Right.
I had kids that would do that in my grade. They would staple their arm. It was like
Didn't hurt that bad.
no, there was
I
never.
think the mouse
blood.
trap was worse.
We the thing that I thought was the worst was in high school, we had to in chemistry class, we had to heat up glass and like make like curved pipettes and stuff.
Oh,
like glass.
Oh, the little crucible.
Yeah, well, like it was like a Bunsen burner,
Yeah,
and
on
you
the
stuck
crucible.
like a glass tube over it and weighted it until it was malleable, and then like bent. You know, and I remember we were like heating up molten glass and touching it to each other's arms, like oh, you know, it was that. I'm just like, what? This is horrible.
I remember one time we turned a Bunsen burner on the back of the room. And my buddy, like fucking asshole, is just like doesn't say anything, pulls out a lighter and just holds it to us. So I was like, whoosh. And then the teacher turned around and goes, "What the fuck was that?" And we were like,
He farted.
I don't know, just a boy.
What was the best Christmas gift you ever got?
Ooh.
Not just for you.
My mom handmade a cookbook with like 100 recipes and like laminated them, and it has my name on it, and it has like, this is kind of unnecessary, it has like our family crest stamped on each page. Like,
You would have a family crest.
no, we don't. She made it.
She made one up.
She made one up.
Gotcha.
And that was the best gift I ever received. And I use it.
What's your guys' animal?
Our animal?
Sometimes on a crest there's like a lion.
Oh, no, we don't have one of those. It's just a guy.
So it's a guy.
Do you guys?
It's a composite of every man.
It's a Rorschach test of like.
It's the Michelin.
Do you guys have buddies with family crest tattoos?
No.
I got
That
like,
seems like a
that's a
that seems like a
Boston thing.
I have at least 15 friends with their family crest tattooed on
I know
them.
exactly what they look and sound like.
And
Yeah.
dude, it's so funny. They're like,
They're all named Zach, but they all spell it differently.
it's like strength and honor. And I'm like, you legally you can't drive. You've had 4 DUIs.
You're not allowed to have kids.
Yeah, like
I have no idea what a family crest is.
Really?
Oh.
Never heard of this.
See, I'm too poor, I think.
look up
I am.
Just Google family crest examples.
yeah.
This is like,
It's
no
so-
one really does it anymore. This was like back in the day when this mattered. This is like, in the 1600s.
Yeah, any of those is a family.
There you go. Yeah.
So
It's
you had your family
a
had
logo.
one?
No,
they're
but
all
my
Cadillac
mom
logos.
made one. You probably have one. Like, no one uses them anymore. You just
Yeah.
look up your last name and then family crest. Let's see if Cullah has a family crest.
We do.
Cullah.
Yeah.
We do.
You do?
I have a thing of it in my house.
Whoa.
Is that it?
Pretty
cool. Looks a little
kinda
Nazi adjacent.
Yeah,
Does
that's
look a
that's
little
that's
sus.
it. That's it.
That's kind of cool.
You can't say, you have to say inward.
Inward adjacent.
Yeah. Because then you
They'll bleep you?
yeah.
No.
Now imagine me just with a massive tat of that on my chest.
Yeah.
See,
I don't
you
think
have a lot of
we'd be-
people that have their family crest. I know multiple people, my brother included, that have Avett Brothers things tattooed on their body.
Wait, what are the Avett brothers?
Oh,
Well, Google it. No, it's
really?
just a folk rock.
Yeah.
A 2009 Darling.
You've probably heard some of their music.
Classic.
You know, it's the funniest thing of all time is
You ever hear the Macarena? They wrote that.
do they actually?
No.
I don't know. Fuck.
Dude, you're so gullible.
God damn it.
2024
Dude, I
is
can't
the year
believe
of the burn.
You got the first get on Cullah of 2024.
That's
I'm
right.
so pissed.
Shout
Sorry.
out Dan Carney. He's currently going through the process of getting a shamrock tattoo removed.
That's one of my 2024 New Year's resolutions. No joke, is to get my tattoo removed.
Where is it?
Where is he?
So I have a tattoo of my own dick on the top of my dick, so that every time I fuck, it's DP. And I want to get rid of that. And I just want to do single P from now on. I don't want to feel like I'm having company every time I'm in there. I don't want to get rid of it.
You actually have a tattoo?
No, I don't.
I actually this
What
year,
if I did? That would be kind of wild.
That would be fucking.
You have your own dick tattoo?
I have,
Well, you
I
don't have another tattoo you're getting removed. of.
No, I don't. I don't have any tattoos. If I was ever
You're a
going to...
coward. You're scared to live.
That's not right. 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 I've had sex in the ocean, so tell me who's scared to live. And I was faced away from the waves, and I was trying to stand up while I was getting hit from behind with waves. Never turn your back to the ocean, especially when you're making love. I'm scared to live. Fuck out of here.
full blackout, like arm sleeve tap it on your dick.
That's yeah. Darth Maul on the tip. Like, whoa.
Dude, mark my words, I'll get a shamrock tattoo this year.
I
That
love
sucks.
that.
Why wouldn't I, dude?
Where?
I don't know. My dad, my grandma has one. I'll figure out where theirs are. My dad has one on his thigh. My
Your grandma has one?
grandma has one on her ankle.
Was she a smoker?
Yes.
Yeah.
At some point.
Yeah.
She's cool.
Well, my grandfather.
I know what she sounds like.
My grandfather died of lung cancer. I don't know how she hasn't. I mean, I don't know. But they're all smokers.
Oxygen tank?
No.
No COPD?
Last Christmas, my mom found a pack of cigarettes in the freezer and was blowing heaters up the chimney inside. And I was like, I don't like where we're heading.
Why in the Why in the freezer?
She claimed that that keeps it good. Chime in the comments if your mom keeps a pack of cigarettes in the freezer and blows heaters out the chimney and you don't like where your family's heading.
Dude, your mom's the best.
Great gal, big fan. Oh, you've met my family.
Yeah.
That checks out.
Yeah. Greatest thing ever. Get to the bar after our show in Cincinnati, and I'm like, I'll get everyone a round of drinks. Coors Light, Miller Lite. Mrs. Null, what would you like? Shot of bourbon, baby.
That's right.
Give me a shot of bourbon. 5 minutes later, I'd like another one.
And then she was drinking it not like a shot. She asked for a shot of bourbon and then drank it like a little
Teacup.
a little teacup.
I like that though, because the drinks, it's always comes with a shot of something and then a mixer. So she just didn't want the mixer.
Didn't want the mixer, but also it's like order it a bourbon neat or something, or don't.
Yeah,
Why are we treating it like what's a soju
a dainty
or whatever?
little-
What are those little
sake.
sake?
Yes.
It look like a little sake.
Yeah.
Guys, taking a quick break to talk to you about Prize Picks. Prize Picks is a skill-based, real money daily fantasy sports game. It's so fun. How does it work? You pick 2 to 6 players, and if they go more or less than their Prize Picks projection, you can win up to 25 times your money on any entry. It's so fun. You aren't competing against other people. It's just you versus the projections. It's a great time. It's my favorite app for any type of fantasy sports. Prize Picks adds a ton of excitement to the sports viewing experience. Watch your progress, update in real time, win up to 25 times your money. That's a lot. And cash out your winnings with quick scoring, settling, and withdrawals. Let's go make some Prize Picks. Let's get in there. Let's do some Prize Picks. Let's do some NFL. All right, what do we got here? Scroll down a little bit. Let's see. Ooh. I'll go, let's pick Gardner Minshew, more. And then let's match that with, scroll down again. Goff, classic, more. Yeah, let's put 20 to win 90. Sure. That's great. All right, we'll see how that does. Thank you, Prize Picks. It's so fun to use. I am going to be heavy on Prize Picks for this national championship game on Monday. Highly recommend you getting in before then. Prize Picks offers projections on any sport that you watch. This includes NFL, NBA, MLB, NHL, PGA, college football, national championship coming up, men's college basketball, women's college basketball, soccer, WNBA, esports, NASCAR, tennis, MMA, boxing, disc golf, that's cool, Euro basketball, cricket, and many, many more. They have stuff you wouldn't even know about. It's currently operational in over 30 states and Canada, not Ontario. Prize Picks is the best way to have action on the game in states like California, Florida, Texas, Georgia, and over 70% of the United States. Get on it. Let's get back into the episode.
Do you guys have New Year's resolutions?
I have an extensive list of 24 out and in. But if you have resolutions,
Let me do my real one.
do it. Let's hear it.
And then I'm doing no drinking, but when we travel, it changes from no drinking to no getting drunk.
Okay.
And I can.
That's going to go out the window
I can.
real quick.
We'll
You're not
see.
gonna drink for a year?
Well, I'm not going to get drunk when we travel, and I'm just not going to drink. Hopefully.
You know where you work, right?
Yeah, but I was able to do 6 weeks last year of no drinking, and it was awesome.
I'm 4 days into dry January.
You're doing dry January.
Yeah, but I also blacked out New Year's Eve and crying from my girlfriend. So I'm coming off of like
A low.
a low.
Oh.
So it was easy for me to say. It's so funny. The next morning, I'm like being boastful about like, yeah, I'm doing dry January this month, and I'm like fucking
Still drunk from the night before.
Yeah. You still reek.
Yeah.
I feel like I could use a little dry sitch. I was just I've been on the road a lot recently, and partially the last time I was here on the pod, I actually was for the live show, and believe it or not, was wasted for that. They kept bringing us back lots of liquor. In my defense,
I was also. Well, it went a lot longer than I anticipated. I thought we were gonna do a tight hour.
Well, because someone asked if we could go longer
Gotcha. They didn't
without
tell us that.
us knowing.
And I'll say, I want to clear the air here too, that I did not mean to get that drunk. And then
We were all wasted.
that
What are you
is
talking
true.
about?
I think that reads.
I wasn't going to be able to get up there without being wasted. Because
But-
I'd never done a live thing before.
You told me I could not believe that was true. That was so wild.
Because I did so good.
You were all
You did
natural.
so
you were
good.
natural.
What the heck? You guys are so freaking nice.
I went in with a
Sorry.
decent.
No, I like
buzz.
that. I thought that was
I
pretty
liked it.
cute.
But I had those 7% IPAs that they gave us, so I put one back immediately up there, and then had another one. And after that, I was like, that should not have had the second one.
And then people bought us some tequila shots
Yeah.
too. And I remember thinking to myself, I was like, this is not my podcast, but I am trying to keep things moving. And I think hindsight being 2020, maybe I didn't need to
No,
put a
here's
quarterback in that way.
Here's the issue, and I'll say it again. And we can cut this part, but the show went well. The YouTube recording, we didn't have mics in the audience, so it sounded like we were bombing the whole time.
That is true.
But it went fine.
I think it went good.
It
Yeah.
went great. We
Yeah.
just went a little long. That was the only issue.
Yeah.
But the recording makes it sound like we went long and it sucked.
That is true.
Also,
That is true.
we were specifically hoping you would quarterback. So
yeah,
thank
because
you.
I never done anything live, and I told Liam this is so good. This is a cheat code we have Luke because I mean you're literally on fucking SNL. Like
That's right.
you're a live veteran.
That's
you know what I mean.
True. I was on there for a combined 30 seconds.
We were happy. We were thrilled.
Hey,
That's pretty
I'll leave it
sick.
at
I didn't know you've been on SNL.
I did. I got fired immediately.
Oh.
Yeah. They said, but too big. They said, we don't need one that freaking thick.
Too dang cute.
Too dang cute.
That's pretty cool.
I smoked a joint with Leslie Jones. That's pretty cool.
How long? Do we say that for like a month straight? I think.
Longer.
Yeah, probably.
Oh
longer.
shit, Leslie Jones. Oh shit, that's pretty cool.
I remember I towards the end when I wanted to wrap the episode up, but I didn't like. I just started blowing into my beer bottle. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I did that for when I watched it back far longer than I thought I was doing.
Was that the live show?
Yeah.
I really liked your pumpkin.
I did too. Gorgeous.
Dude,
Like that. It was
I think I might try to do that on this tour.
you should.
And change it up a little
Audio
bit.
visual
Yeah, and
component.
make it a little bit longer.
I think it's a great idea.
Because I think I want to do, because I got to fill this hour, baby.
That's right.
You've seen all,
it's an hour.
all of my material.
That's an hour. It's an hour.
Yeah, 50 to an hour,
That's
right?
sick.
And I think I might just throw Gordius fucking
Do it.
Throw
PowerPoint.
Gordius in there. You could do my laundry bit if you want.
Your technology bit, I think I would
Traffic,
do. Yeah.
technology.
Yeah.
You know what bit I think about from you? I think about more often, like anytime I'm scrolling on the internet and I see something, like there's certain TikTok videos where you run to the comments, right?
Yes.
There's certain ones where you're like, gotta know, are we bullying or are we, you drop this king?
Yes.
And I always think when I see like some cyberbullying that I feel is unjustified, I always think back to your guys on Reddit scrolling "Am I hot?"
yes,
or whatever. You're
yes,
like,
yeah.
ugly. You look that.
Yeah.
That makes you look ugly. Like,
I mean, there's
about that all
there's literally a subreddit called r/AmIUgly
Yes.
and r/ like another one that's like rate me or something, and it's always a girl, and if she's wearing makeup, the first comment is like, I mean, like you would look hot, but take off the makeup, you fat fucking pig.
yeah, it's Emily's
crazy.
sock accounts.
Yes.
There's also like a lot of guys in there that I've noticed that are like try to break down whether or not you're attractive, like mathematically. They're like,
Yeah.
your cheekbones are raised at such an angle that it could be flattering if you had better lighting.
It's like those guys back in the day that would be like, dude, Megan Fox is so ugly, like her thumbs look like toes.
Yeah,
Like that was like a bit, but yeah,
Totes.
that's what those are the type of guys.
those are the guys where you're like, just let me see you.
Yeah.
Let me see what you look like.
Be vulnerable. 2024, be vulnerable. That's my...
There's a lot of ins and outs of 2020.
Okay, so I would love to hear what she got.
And so I was thinking, I was doing a little brainstorming.
Also, is everyone rocking new kicks right now?
I think we all
I think we're all rocking
I
our
was
Christmas
noticing
kicks.
that. All Christmas kicks?
Christmas
Christmas
kicks.
Wow.
Can you just lie and say it's a Christmas?
Cyber Monday kicks.
Okay,
Cyber
these are-
Monday.
these-
They're
these
still
are-
looking fresh though.
Barely worn them.
Lauren, new kicks?
No, I've had them for a year.
Uggs.
Yep.
Comfy?
I did get new kicks, but I didn't wear them today.
Sweet taper on those jeans, though.
Yeah, actually, legitimately,
They're a little
insane.
flare.
It's pretty fire.
Thanks.
The Uggs are like all the way back.
So Uggs
I
are
feel
in.
like they've been in for a few years.
They have.
So they're in.
So now they're out.
No.
Sorry,
Oh, they're out.
2024. I'm just looking ahead.
Oh.
Just forecast.
You honestly are probably right.
I know.
Eventually, someo's gonna say that.
I know.
Like I guess you're saying it. so.
I'm saying it right now. I got a lot of outs.
Brian, blur her Uggs.
Here we go.
We have a whole team on this podcast.
Out shirt and pants combos. In just shirt, Winnie the Pooh style. 2024.
That makes me think of, like, I don't know why, but a man walking down a hospital hallway with the back of his gown open.
That's that's gonna fly
That's the
in
same-
summer
the
this
same
year.
vibe I'm getting.
Yeah, I remember being at an old folks home and seeing a guy wearing that and just pooping and just the nugget just right. He just kept walking
And his penis just slowly
Just disintegrating.
unwinding. And
like a funnel cake dripping off. Out good songs. In Aaron Rodgers dying from COVID on camera.
Mr. Pfizer.
Mr. Pfizer, yeah, he was immunized. Out having teeth. In bloody gums. Out, this is one I've already kind of gone with. Out peeing and pooping. We will not be peeing and pooping in 2024.
Wait, hold on. Can we rewind?
Sure.
In or out teeth in having bloody gums.
Out
So you're
teeth. In just bloody gums.
so the idea here is you're ripping out the teeth and the blood is.
I don't care how you get them out of there. They're just not going to be in anymore. Let's just put it that way.
Okay, I'm sorry.
What's
go on.
in? Bloody gums. No, feel free to. This is what I need. I need you to let me know if these forecasts sound correct or not. So out peeing and pooping. We will not be peeing and pooping in 2024.
pooping.
In making an incision in your abdomen and simply leaking whatever waste needs to come out. Whatever needs
Oh, wait,
to come
you
out.
know, okay. This is a good point.
Sure.
It's kind of dangerous though. When cows get too bloated, they jam a
Yeah.
little straw in
Yo, I
and they
needed that.
light it.
Yes.
And they light it so that all the what is it?
methane.
Methane.
Yeah,
All the
CO2.
methane leaks out
It
of them.
looks really satisfying too. When
Oh,
you know that it's got to feel good to deflate. I wanted that when I went back to Ohio. Where ranch is our state bird, and cheese. Everything's got cheese. I wanted that to happen to me. Let some air out of this balloon. Out. My name is Luke Null. In. My name is Coach Gordon Bombay. So if whoever's editing this later, hit me with the chyron, the lower third. It needs to stop saying Luke Null.
Gordon Bombay.
Coach Gordon Bombay.
It's an all-time thing.
Well, that's Emilio Estevez's name from the Mighty Ducks. So I'm rocking that this year. Out. Worrying about what anyone thinks of me because they're gonna get mad at anything anyway. I might as well be myself.
Okay.
In saying all the slurs. I'm talking about the really rough ones. I'm bringing back all the slurs, baby. Saying lots of slurs again. Out. It's giving. In. Mommy, that looked like shit.
That's fucking great. That's so good.
These are just some other ones I was just brainstorming. I don't know if you guys think about this at all. Out. This is an out. 2024. Out. Empathy for anyone else.
Agreed.
In. Crying at the end of Homeward Bound when Shadow crests the hill and he does come home. He does come home. He's back. So that's going to be in. Out. Kissing and holding hands.
Bye-bye.
So 2023. In. Hand-drawn hentai of Chewbacca eating out all the minions. And a little side parentheses for that. Out. Minion jokes. In. Unironically thinking the minions are hot.
I'm noticing a theme here. You got a good formula for these.
There's a good formula for these. Out. Will Ferrell movies.
Okay. But
In. Will Ferrell cats eat treats out of my butt if I put the treat at the top of my crack and peel cheek.
what is a Will Ferrell pet?
Will Ferrell cat eat a treat out of my
Will
butt.
Ferrell. Okay, yep.
It's a bit of a that one's a bit
That
more
one's
word.
a fun word. You put me in a little blender. there.
That's one of those ones that's like when you're learning the English language, it's hard to figure out at first. You know?
First, so he got the first get of Angus in 2024.
You just got
bastard.
So hey, listen, pal. rewind the tape and play
Yeah.
that one in slow-mo so that we can see your brain getting popped.
Oh, heavens.
Gus's cheeks are bright red right
Yeah,
now.
Gus needs to have another sip of his coffee.
You're going to start to see that these get worse as we go.
Yeah, that's how it usually goes.
Out sucking tit,
Okay.
Okay.
in eating tit. Talking about eating the meat.
Yeah.
Out raw sewage. Yeah. Done with it. In medium rare sewage. Cook it a little bit. This year we're cooking that shit a little bit, making sure it's not raw. Out being overrated. In being underrated AF. There's a lot of these that I'm like, these are only for you guys.
These are
Anyone
so
wants
good.
this.
These are so good.
So 2024, out art. We've had enough. In watching the Marvel movie, I just thought it with duh. Watching the Marvel movies on mute with the captions on. Out doctors and all their friends. In allowing the golf ball sized tumor that's growing inside you to eventually become inoperable and kill you in 2025. Out sitting to pee, in standing to shit.
That one's for everyone. That's
That one's universal.
That's universal and that's for everyone out there.
That's some groupthink right there.
And that's for everyone out there. Outback Steakhouse. In to the Spider-Verse. That's just a little 2024. Or let's see. That's a little. Oh, I wrote an
That's
alternate.
somehow the laziest one.
This is it gets worse. I wrote that and I went, maybe Outback Steakhouse in Nigo Montoya, you killed my father, prepare to die. Out Paris Hilton in London La Quinta. Again, there are only a few more. This is okay. Out Rub-a-dub-dub, 3 men in the tub. In Barda-dart-dart, 3 chicks on the Supreme Cart. There's 4 women on the Supreme Cart. I'm not, this isn't out. That lives in my head rent-free.
Okay.
In paying rent by giving head. This year is for being a little fuck-free. 2024 out doggies and kitties. In bald businessmen on leashes. That's okay. That one's okay. Out.
Fine.
Out. In and out. In Cindy Crawford 1988 swimsuit edition. Wowza Auga. I wrote Wowza Auga. She's if we could pull that up. 1988 Cindy Crawford swimsuit
I want to
edition.
see it. Okay.
Out being prepared for stuff, even silly podcast, in a funny follow up to that. Out my wife in Fortnite. Yeah. Out having consistent sex in Fortnite. Out genocide in Fortnite. Hit him with the Doja Cat emote. Out Dawson's Creek. In oh my god, climate change, more like Dawson River. So that one's just, and then we have a just
That one, I don't even know what that means.
I get it.
It's
I get
a
it.
climate change.
Yeah.
So instead of a creek, now it's a river. There's been more glacial melt. Out getting a big boner, in getting a boner so big that the dang thing will pop. Out Mamma Mia. In Uncle Stunkle. And then finally, and this one is the most important in and out of 2024. Out. Passive aggression towards your family's regressive and outdated opinions. Because honestly, if they're ever going to take any criticism for the things that they think, it's going to be from you. They need to hear it from your mouth because they're not going to hear it from anyone else. And it's going to be more valuable if they hear it from you. In The Matrix Reloaded. And that's that.
That's fucking phenomenal.
Thanks, guys. I really put some shout to my friends Sam and Joe on that one. I just was bothering them with those.
Oh,
last
okay.
night
Yeah.
And saying, these are good, right?
Those are
and they're like,
No, those are
Uncle Stunkle?
those are
What's Uncle Stunkle?
somehow the worst they got. Like the ones you didn't put effort into.
Paying rent by giving head coffee. Really, you a fuck free.
This year's about being about fuck freak. This is kind of our fuck freak year to go goblin mode.
Hey, I want to real quick go back to Epstein's flight logs.
Yeah.
Do you guys
always do?
Yeah.
Want to go back?
Well, I just want to make sure I'm not on there. Okay, this compound Mark Zuckerberg's building. Lauren, would you mind pulling this up? Mm-hmm. There's theories.
Wait,
have you heard about this?
So far, no. Does it have to do with Sweet Baby Ray's?
Yeah, in a way,
that?
sort of. Mark Zuckerberg Hawaii compound.
Oh, I know that he purchased land in Hawaii.
He is building a underground bunker. I think, the first one might work. Maybe there will be multiple photos. There's people speculating that he's going to be on the flight logs, or he's one of the names that got redacted, and he's going to this this bunker to hide away forever.
Oh.
Yeah, sorry.
I heard about this
I mean,
bunker.
is he not, like, call me crazy, is he not kind of already living that life? Like, he's not, I know that he's, like, still a public
There it is.
figure.
That's what it's going to look like.
Oh, shit. That looks small.
How did
Oh, no, I guess that's a zoom out.
How did this get leaked? I feel like he would be able to keep something of this magnitude
Because
under
it's
wraps.
technically a Facebook compound.
Oh,
I like the hat.
yeah, that's fun. That's why Trash Fourth.
I like
Waldo?
that. I like that a team of people that got paid like $2 million in salary combined. Like we're trying to decide if he should wear that hat in that photo or not.
100%.
You know what I mean?
I feel like, though, he has gotten so rich to the point where he has, like, fuck you, fuck it money.
He does, but like he still drives like $40,000 car.
You think he drives? Do you really think he drives?
No, that's what I'm saying. Is like if he really had fuck it money, he wouldn't do stuff like that where they
he
make
keeps up
sure
appearances?
Yeah, he keeps up appearances. He has the Sweet Baby Rays.
Right. But even that's like, I feel like he's gotten to the point where, do we know, like, he's a public figure, but like, has he been, when's the last time he's been in public?
I guess the meta shit when he was doing press for that.
Yeah.
I haven't seen him since.
Okay.
What the fuck happened with that, by the way? Is that around?
It failed.
Yeah.
It did? Is
Yeah.
it back
Yeah.
to being Facebook?
No. Do you mean the metaverse?
Yeah,
Or the
yeah,
actual? Okay, that's what I thought you meant. I know someone is pressing charges against someone that assaulted them in the metaverse.
I saw that. Yeah.
So
And I thought this was for everyone.
they gotta sweep it under the rug.
Taking a quick break to talk to you about Mugsy Jeans. Mugsy makes damn comfortable clothing for guys everywhere. Mugsy started by reinventing the jeans game in 2015, and now they make the best jeans, chinos, tops, and joggers ever. Yeah, they are so comfy. I love my Mugsy jeans. I wear them wherever. Work, play, doesn't matter. I'm rocking my Mugsy jeans. They're so comfy. I don't think I'll ever be able to enjoy any other jeans again. I have to put on my other jeans and I don't like it. I wish I was wearing Mugsies. I need more pairs of Mugsies. Their entire goal is making guys more comfortable at work, at the bar, on the course, wherever, by giving them one place to shop. First-time customers can get 20% back on their first order right now. All you need to do is head to Mugsy.com and enter your email, and the discount is automatically added to your cart. That's 20% back on the only jeans and pants you'll ever wear again. Free shipping and free returns on every single order. So the only risk is never knowing how great they truly are. Let's get back in there. You guys want to do some characters?
I'd love to see you guys do some hot characters.
Okay, this is Tommy Hospice.
Ooh.
We're at an intervention for you, and you're finally breaking down like why you've been doing all this stuff. And I have a really, really hot pocket.
Okay. Yeah. Maybe you guys are right. I think a lot of this stuff has been just dealing with like some shit from. I don't know. I don't have a lot of self-discipline, and I've just been kind of letting myself like.
Oh, sorry. Go on.
And we're only here because we care about you.
I know. It means a lot that you guys have even do this. I've just been self-destructing, and I just don't. I need help. I'm finally gonna say I need help. You eating a hot pocket?
Sorry. Go on.
Do you want ice?
You can wait. If you wait on it, sometimes it'll
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, sorry.
Just blow on it before you take the next bite.
Yeah, good call.
Yeah. I don't know. I just think it's a lot of shit that, like, since my dad passed, I've just been kind of
Yeah, that was
We noticed it got a lot worse.
that was really
drinking
hard
and
on
doing a
all
lot
of
of
us.
coke and stuff. And
Oh. Sorry. Wait, what is
blow on
this
it.
for?
Blow on.
What is this for?
It's an intervention.
For what?
He's been drinking too much, and about how his behaviors have affected us.
I could have told you that.
Yeah.
Right? No.
If I start talking, are you gonna take another bite of that? Would you blow on it and then take a bite of it, please?
I got another one in the microwave right now if anyone wants one.
I'm hungry.
If you want. All right, we don't have to take that any further.
I was about to start doing coke.
that drove you to relapse.
Yeah.
They're Hot Pockets. It's fucked up the amount of Hot Pockets I feel like I've had in my life.
Yeah, me too.
I had too many.
In college, that's
Yeah,
the majority of what I was eating.
I had a lot of them.
We didn't have a cafeteria at my school. Like, they didn't serve food. And so it was just 3 vending machines of McGriddles and Hot Pockets. And so that's what I would eat a lot.
You didn't have a cafeteria in your school? What did you do for lunch? You had to bring lunch?
You had to bring a lunch, or on Tuesdays and Thursdays, they would order Domino's. And you could pay $1 a slice.
What the fuck?
Yeah, dude.
That's insane.
Our school was like, the facilities were dog shit. Well, now they're squeezing all those donations out. Dude, our school, this is so funny. They built a, we don't have a cafeteria. Like, our science buildings aren't that nice. And, like, they just spent, like, millions of the dollars in donations, like, on a crypt. So, like, a grave for the monks, essentially.
Oh, and this
under the
you went
chapel.
to a
Catholic
school. So it's funny, at some point they served lunch, and we're like, we can cut that.
Yeah, we
can cut
we,
that.
we need
No
we need
lunch,
the catacombs
Crips.
below the school
Yeah,
before we can.
Dude, they've got to be pulling in so much money. Probably pocketing a ton.
They are. I think they are now. Yeah. Anyway,
We need a complex labyrinth underneath the school.
we need the students. That should be a life-changing experience as the students get lost in the catacombs and they think they see some of their old teachers.
All right, I got one. It's pretty written, so excuse me for being on my phone.
No. This is,
Yikes!
well,
You are
Classic color.
You are Sir Daniel Hawthorne, and you are Hatch Scrimshaw. You are finalists on the reality competition show for barbers called So You Think You Can Cut It. I am the host, Leonard Sparks, and we're in the final challenge. Gentlemen, congratulations to you both on making it to the finals. No matter what happens next, you should be very proud of yourselves. You have both overcome unimaginable hardships to get this far, so no matter what, be proud of yourselves. Last week's blindfold challenge was incredibly raw and personal. Sir Daniel, when you removed your blindfold and realized that you had just cut the hair of the man who killed your father in a car accident when you were 4, walk me through that initial realization.
well, it was shocking at first because I thought that he was still in prison. So it was my initial surprise was that he was out.
In Hatch, Scrimshaw, when you realized you had just cut the hair of the terrorist that took out your entire family at a Walmart, what went through your mind?
That was a tough moment, but that's what this show's about. That's why we come here, because it's not about the man, it's about the hair. And so for me to push myself and to kind of compartmentalize and just focus on the task at hand, that's kind of, for me, the moment I knew that I was meant to be on this show.
And yeah, I mean, the forgiveness that and empathy both of you showed has inspired millions of viewers, and as a show, we'll be forever thankful for that. But today's final challenge is not about forgiveness. Today's final challenge is about willpower.
Yes, sir.
The final challenge. 1 regular haircut. Here are the terms. You will both be placed into a small fenced-in backyard and given 1 pair of scissors. You have 20 minutes. At the end of 20 minutes, the contestant with the most hair left is going home with $150,000.
Man, I have more hair to lose. Is it a percentage thing? Because I feel like I've been growing mine out.
If I may interject, that shouldn't matter. Your technique is what matters.
It's more about who can get on top of the other one and unconsensually give them a haircut. I hadn't thought about the length thing. Gonna go run and talk to producers about that. Kind of embarrassed that we hadn't thought about that.
Yes, sir.
But
I'll do anything to win. I just want to make that clear that I'll do anything to win.
couple other rules.
Sure.
Murder, legal.
Sure.
That's it.
Well,
That's it.
is the game over once there's murder, or
I don't
kill him and then cut all the hair off?
That was going to be my strategy.
Well, now that would be kind of, no offense, a little gauche if you were just to copy my strategy.
kind of honestly that might fuck shit up. Backpedaling, murder illegal, legal.
Okay.
Okay.
I had not even factored in any sexual component.
I didn't either. I didn't know.
And it's really unnecessary. It won't help you win.
Style points.
Style points.
Now, when you talk about hair loss after the window of time, does body hair and or pubic hair count?
Yes.
All right, well then never mind. Rape's back on the table for me.
And begin.
Okay.
That's it.
Good.
That's it.
I enjoyed that. What is it called?
So you think you can cut it?
So you think you can cut it like legitimately a good
I like that.
It is, yeah.
Yeah, I feel like it could
name
be
for a show?
I feel like that should either be its own YouTube sketch or a Netflix top 10 reality show.
Oh, can we add it in there?
Yeah, that's. I think we should.
All right, nice.
I think that would be really good.
Yeah, I'd like to. I'd
Love
first,
on the spectrum, so I think you could cut it.
Yeah.
Crossover.
Yeah.
I was just thinking of like, because I saw some fucking thing online of like a blindfold haircut challenge. I'm like, yeah, what if they just took it off and it was like, guy that fucking killed your dad?
You look so good. I tapered it.
You just
tapered it perfect.
you just gave the serial killer that killed your sister a taper fade. How does- a high fade.
He's got the highest fade in all of the land.
We should add that to the Netflix thing.
I would love to, because we want to add more anyway. We want to do like 15, I think.
Yeah.
Here we go. I know this guy's got something crazy.
So, you guys are my students, Jack and Jill. Well, no, Jack, but you're both boys.
Okay.
My name is Mr. Schmaltz, and I am reading from the sex question box. Hey guys, it's time to crack this puppy open. Now we know, since this is health class and this is sexual health, we are sex positive here in this classroom. Any questions in here? And I know a lot, we have some jokers in the room. I know there's going to be some jokers in the room, but whatever we read from here, I'm trying to educate. So above all, I'm here to educate. Let's crack on it. Okay. What is a BJ? I don't know if this one's a joke, but I think it's an important discussion. A BJ is a slang term, stands for blowjob. It's a slang term for oral sex. Typically, a blowjob is associated with sucking a penis, putting your penis in your mouth and performing oral sex on it. So. Is Flo from Progressive single? If so, does she like guys with a butthole? I've been trying to get rid of mine. I'm trying to treat this. We're sex positive in this classroom. I don't know if Flo from Progressive is single. I don't know. But I don't know. I don't know her preferences, but I don't know if having an anus or not is going to factor into whether or not Flo would get. Follow up to the question about Flo. If she doesn't want a guy with a butthole, what's the best way to close up the butthole? You know, you put something in there and eventually it's got to come out. Is it better to sew it shut or rubber cement it shut? I don't think whoever is writing these, actually, you shouldn't be closing off your anus at all. You should keep your anus open just medically. I understand if you anal play is part of it. We're sex positive in this classroom. I don't think that whatever you put inside your anus is okay. What if you were trying? What if handwriting stuff for this? What if you put something inside you because you read an incantation from the Necronomicon, and that you think that the seed of Satan is now inside of you and growing? What's the best way to abort it? I already tried emptying out a 2-liter of Diet Coke and then ball peen hammering my abdomen until everything came out. So I don't know. I don't know about that. Is Flow from Progressive real, or is it all just a joke? So I do think that it's a character. 1 second, I'm sorry. I have a phone call really fast. Oh my God. Are you serious? Okay. I'm sorry. Class is dismissed. Bin Laden is back. Oh.
That's the best way to end the Just pull the parachute. It's over.
Just any, and you can use that Bin Laden is back for any of the characters here.
Every Navy SEAL ever is lying. Bin Laden is back.
Bin Laden is back. So you guys are free to go.
Oh, that was awesome.
Hey, thanks, guys.
Was it Mr. Schmaltz?
Mr. Schmaltz. That's that one's after my real high school theater teacher, Mr. Schmaltz.
Mr. Schmaltz.
So that one goes out to him.
I got one more.
Oh,
I got one more shorty too.
Okay.
So we're just a group of pals, and we're talking about how our breaks were kind of like we were earlier.
Okay.
So yeah, you guys have a good break?
Yeah, I mean, my break's pretty good. Just mostly kicked it with my girlfriend's family.
Yep.
Yeah.
Just hung out with friends. And
Yep.
It's all family.
Yeah.
What about you?
What are you?
Yeah, I chilled. I caught up on some rest, which was really nice. Just needed. I didn't even drink at all. Just kind of chilling. Saw some friends and saw some family. Christmas morning was odd.
What happened?
All right.
So I went.
Oh, shit. Did something happen, dude?
I went ice skating Christmas morning on the river near my house. It was like after we did presents and all that jazz. And I'm just cruising. It's a beautiful day. There's no snow on the ice or anything. And a deer runs out into the ice in front of me. Freaks out a little bit, kind of slipping around, falls through the ice. And it's like struggling to get out. And it's making like really guttural deer sounds. And
It's tough.
there was nothing I could do, and it just drowned in front of me. And I watched it kind of... I was there with it the whole time, making eye contact, and it fought for close to 18 minutes. It took way longer than I thought.
Oh, time. It's a long time.
Yeah, and if you... Oh, man.
You nothing you could have done.
Yeah, you can't pull a deer out of the ice.
Nah, it's just like, yeah, but I don't know if I'm just starting to think maybe that's an omen for things to come for me in the new year. And I've been having dreams about that deer, and I'm like, this is going to sound crazy, but like right before the deer fully drowned and like submerged, I said my name in Latin. Said my name in Latin. Like the oldest.
Oh, no,
Like
I mean, I know
your-
what Latin is.
in
The
your-
deer said it?
Like in your dream, you're
No,
hearing it
when I saw the deer drown. And like
on Christmas morning.
Yeah. And yeah, I just other than that,
Was it frontwards Latin or backwards Latin?
Pig Latin.
it wasn't even it rang out in my head. It wasn't even a verbal thing that it did.
We should, hey, you guys,
Were you...
we should go to PF Chang's or something.
Yeah, I'm down. Other than that, though, pretty sweet. There's been deer outside my house,
In...
like a
I'm
lot.
sorry. I'm sorry.
More than the normal amount.
Yeah, kind of
Like-
looking up at me.
How do you,
I don't know. I just
Okay, well, you're leaving a bunch of food out, holidays.
You got
lot
a
of
salt
trash.
lick.
no. I
Probably.
think I'm supposed to kill myself,
I don't know.
I don't think that's the
or the
message.
world ends. Is that that's so? What I took away from that kind of like the vibe I got off that is that I have to kill myself in public, or the world ends.
That can't
No, I don't. 'Cause
Like, I
I
gotta
think
go-
you might be reading into it.
Like I got to go to like a college campus and light myself on fire. That's it.
I like that a lot.
I really like that one.
I don't know where the fuck that was gonna go.
That one was really cinematic to me. I really had it in my head. I was
Yeah, me
picturing it. I
too.
was along for the ride on that.
I felt like I was watching an A24 movie.
Me too.
That's exactly what I was picturing.
I was thinking like you ever see The Omen?
yeah.
Damien.
Yeah. Damien, this is for you.
All for you, David.
All for you.
I was gonna try to sneak that story in at some point early and see if you guys would believe that I saw a deer drown, and I would have dumbed it way down.
I actually would have believed it because what I know about Boston is like just from movies, and they're always on lakes ice skating.
And what I know from you is that you live kind of outside the city and deer shit nowhere. So that would check out. I got one last little
I would love-
little character for
Hey,
you.
send us off into 2024.
All right.
Start us off.
This character is named Braden.
I like him.
And you guys are Zayden and Jaden, and you guys are rushing Beta House.
Let's go.
All right, Frosh, welcome to fucking Hell Week. If you want to be a beta, you gotta make it through Hell Week. Feel me? All right?
Yeah.
Now I know what you've heard about beta, that we fuck with you big time on in Hell Week. And guess what? You heard right. We do fuck with you here in Hell Week to be a beta. And here's the thing. Every single one of you little pig fuckers in here thinks, oh, we're going to have to fuck a pig. Oh, well, I heard last year they had to fuck a pig. Yeah, they did have to fuck a pig last year, but this year that's not what Hell Week's going to be. That's not what Hell Week's going to be, Zayden and Jaden. That's not what's on the menu this year. If you want to be a beta, and you want to be a beta?
Yes.
And you want to be a beta?
Yeah.
Well, then I guess you're going to have to make it through this. Instead of fucking a pig, you have to be there for me. So, like, my stepdad doesn't, like, support my mom's passions, and it's, like, tough for me to see him not be there for her in that way and, like, supporting her like that. And I don't, like, do I pull him aside and talk to him? Do I talk to my mom and say, like, you can't let him treat you like this? Because I don't know. She's just been through so much, and I don't want to do that to her. I don't want to put more on her plate. And if you don't give me good advice, you're going to have to drink pig shit and dog cum.
Braden, is this a test?
Yeah. I'm just looking for a friend, you know?
I think you should pull him aside, Braden, and have your men now have a man-to-man conversation with them and be honest and say this. We can keep mom out of this, but man to man, I want to talk.
I don't know if you know this about my stepdad. He's a drinker, and he has he open carries.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
It's just like, it's actually really nice to just like get this kind of stuff off my chest, because it's like I don't have anyone like I can talk to as a friend and stuff.
Catch him like a Sunday morning, early, maybe as it started.
Yeah, before he watches the game.
Yeah.
Ooh, not after.
No.
Yeah,
Just in case.
yeah.
Can I time out? Zayden, I think this is a test. I think we drink the pig shit.
Oh fuck.
Yeah.
You're so.
I think all the
fucking right.
actives are watching through the walls.
Oh. All right. Let's drink the pig shit.
All right.
Good call. Good call.
Braden,
Yeah.
we'll drink the pig shit.
No, I just really needed you guys to be my friend. They say that you're only in a frat because you have to pay for friends, but for me, it's not. It's like I never was like popular in high school and stuff.
We'll drink the pig shit.
Yeah, we'll drink the pig shit. I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll tell them. You guys passed. You guys are betas.
Let's fucking go.
Also,
I knew it.
also Bin Laden's back.
That's a callback.
Oh,
callback.
God.
And that's how you do that.
Ladies and gents, that's called a callback.
What?
Yeah, I'm trying to do more
Glasses on, mic drop.
I like them.
Drop in. I never learned how to drop in. I was too scared.
When's the special coming out?
Great question. Editing it right now. No hard delivery date yet, but it's hopefully in the spring.
You're editing it?
No, but they want my feedback, and I've been on the road so dang much. I gotta have more time to really dig in. You know what I mean? But it's happening.
I'm excited for it.
I can't wait.
I'm just gonna skip through until I see myself in the crowd.
Yeah,
I'm not actually.
You are in there. I have the crowd shots. You are like for the second show. You are like
I'm the guy.
You are dead center of the crowd shot.
That's awesome.
And what's funny is they sent me all of the stuff, and they're like, "What angles of stuff do you like?" And it's funny that I was just like, because the first show was sold out and was packed out. The second show, just the middle was packed. Mm-hmm. But you're in that one, and I remember like looking at it, and I'm like, "Yeah, we probably won't use this one because there's not as many people in it." But I'm like, I was watching for like a few minutes, and I was like, I could directly see what jokes you like.
Yeah.
And I was like getting a kick out. I was like, oh, he's laughing at the connective tissue.
Yeah.
He's laughing at what I consider to be the real deal stuff.
And then you could tell the jokes I didn't like because I was just like, yeah, I think it's almost done. I think it's only like 15 minutes long.
He's wrapping up. He's definitely out of steam. He looks tired. But yeah, thank you guys for being at that.
Of course, that was so fucking fun. Great drinks at that spot too.
Say again?
Yeah.
Great drinks at that place too.
Oh yeah.
Fun
fucking
drinks.
cool IPAs there.
Tell you what, Dynasty Typewriter, if you can go see a show, if you're ever in LA, they always have really cool shows going on there, and they're great people, and they run a good spot.
Hey, Dynasty, we'd love to do a live pod there.
They would definitely have you. Yeah. They would absolutely have you. They're the best.
You got any dates coming up?
I got some dates. I don't know when this is coming out, but
Friday, tomorrow.
Okay. Tomorrow, I am going to be in Houston on Saturday and Sunday, Little Rock on Monday, Memphis Tuesday, Nashville Wednesday.
Holy shit.
I'm going to be running around. So if you're in any of those places, please come see me. I'd love to see you. Yeah, hit me on the gram or something. I'll be posting all this shit on there.
Hey, if you're in Raleigh on Wednesday or Buffalo on Thursday, come see me try to headline for the first time and not piss and cum in my pants.
It's going to be great. He's going to be great. So either be in Raleigh or Nashville. Make your choice.
Pick, decide.
Or go to both.
What were you doing in Houston?
Houston at the Secret Show.
Ooh.
I've heard it's very fun. I'm excited to go. Everyone says it's a good time.
Have you been to Houston?
I have been to Houston, but it's been since 2016. I haven't been back to Houston.
I love Houston.
I love you. Last time I went to Neat Buzz, Queso Fundido.
Ooh. They got fantastic food.
Oh my gosh. Tex-Mex.
I think it's the best food in Texas.
Anyway.
Hey, shout out to your brother almost getting married, right?
My brother's getting married in April. He's
older?
Younger. Baby brother. Got to work on my best man speech. I think I'm going to do pyrotechnics. A lot of people
just do your special.
I'll just do my special, and people want me to make it about me, so that should be easy.
Yeah.
Just do like a Jack Sparrow speech from The Curse of the Black Pearl.
I'll give a Jack Sparrow. I'll have like a Jack Sparrow impersonator come with me just to jazz it up, but then I'll give a really heartfelt speech, and I won't acknowledge that I hired a guy.
We know a guy, so.
Oh, true.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You know
he
what?
was here.
Before we...
And he was...
He was really?
touchy.
He was
drinking a lot.
Was that real?
He was drinking a lot of rum.
I don't like that.
We'll talk about it in a bit. Oh, and I got to show you that text.
I got to see the text. And before we all leave, we have to, again, we want to wish Emily the best in her recovery from her major surgeries. She's removing her legs again, I forget. Or what was it?
Yeah, she's putting them back on.
She's putting her legs back on. So, Emily, we hope that those things get put on the right way, facing forward, because the feet being facing backwards looks a little scary. So
she's apparently got some of the hottest diarrhea that to the point of you almost die.
Right now, she's in like a hyperbaric freeze chamber just to kind of offset the temperature, so that because they just don't want her body temperature going above 5 degrees Celsius, because that way it can kind of offset the diarrhea. So
got you, because it's so piping hot that it can like burn through sheet metal and stuff at this point.
Correct. And the only solution is that by the time it comes out, the air needs to be so cold that it turns to like normal temperature.
It's like what
Normal
Mr.
temperature diarrhea.
Freeze and Batman had his wife in back in
Right.
the chamber.
Well, we wish Emily the best with that, and I hope that, the hot diarrhea that you've been having that's been melting through the bottom of normal porcelain toilets, I hope that you can get back to doing normal diarrhea and normal toilets, and that the Mr. Freeze situation cools down the hot diarrhea you've been having, Emily, and that everything it feels better on the way out, too, because I know you can get really bad stinging with hot diarrhea like that.
Yeah. And Lauren, thank you so much.
Lauren,
Thank you, Lauren.
so much.
Absolutely.
And thank you for not commenting on my weight.
I would never.
And for like
Thank you
pulling
guys for
stuff
having
up.
me.
Yeah, and for just, this is refreshing.
Producing.
This was really refreshing.
Yeah, it's kind of eye-opening.
If we had made a reference to 9/11, would you have been a hard stop on that, or would you have let it fly?
Would have said
Would you have virtue signaled?
Yeah.
probably not.
Interesting.
Interesting.
I didn't
Good to
know they could do that.
Good to know.
Didn't know that they could do that. Because every time I mention 9/11 on this podcast, I hear, "Oh, I was there. Don't talk about that."
Okay, bye guys. Thank
Bye.
you.
Thank you.